Lucky guy. They go put this artifact back in the house. Right now I gotta go, oh no, we need to go to the ceremony. If it's time for me to kill someone.
If it's arms or armor you need, see Baron in Castle Down. Bloody good blacksmith.
I got money too for a house here, but I don't see it. Looking for the Imperial and Sierra deal.
You look new.
No way.
I'm new too.
I would never betray my people here. My dad wouldn't like it.
If you're looking for
My dad
opportunities
lives
to
in
make some
Syria.
coin, well, I'm your man.
Well, I gotta go to the down here to meet.
Soon, I can almost taste it.
Work hard for the future, and leave the past be. That's my motto. Of course. Of course.
Oh, you could change its saddle. That's pretty cool.
With a wife like Frederica and a son like Horn.
Is this about the stables? My husband Gaiman.
Carriages to all the cities in Skyrim. Don't forget.
We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins.
Who's in here?
Looking for a horse? You'll want to talk to my father, Gaiman.
Lady's already paid.
You probably want someone else. I hate it. Everyone feels sorry for me, so they don't treat me too bad, but... Both my parents are in the Legion. There was an ambush. Keller said she'd feed me if I could make myself useful. I'd take care of the animals, run errands, that kind of thing. I guess it could be worse, but I'm sick of sleeping outside with the horses. I want a real home, real parents, not... this. Really? Do you have a place I can live? Oh, wow. Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind? Really? You mean it? Wow, thanks, Pa. I promise I won't be any trouble at all.
Well, good luck.
Just let me get my things and say goodbye to everyone. I'll meet you at home. Thanks.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good.
Yes, I gave
I
him
have your
the
invitation
gears.
to the party. But the only which means you, when you're ready, you'll only have what Malborn smuggled in. Plus what you can pick up inside.
Come on, mommy.
The lady's already paid the fee. You leave when she...
You can't go to a party at the Thalmor. Embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that.
There we go.
You can't go to a party. Thalmor Embassy dressed like that.
What do you mean? Alright. What you give me?
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure. Good luck.
It better be. All my things better be in here. No. Something's missing. We'll see you later, buddy. You go with her.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenman's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir.
Market should be in there.
My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so not to miss out on any drinking.
Your invitation, please.
There's not enough drinking in the world today. Would you agree?
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc.
I'm just doing my duty.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
You're the lady. That's her. She's the target. I didn't know she was a female. Ambassador. I didn't know the ambassador would be female. My name is Will Eatberg. Please to me.
Have you visited Rorikstead lately? No matter how harsh the winter, the crops that
I've heard so much about you.
Have you? All good, I trust. But you have me at a disadvantage. I'm afraid I know nothing about you. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arenthia Red?
I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day. Here you go, sir. The finest. Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
There's nobody to hunt down the bandits. Travel has become dangerous of late.
I'll not argue that.
The hospitality of the Thalmor Embassy.
What does your position as Thalmor ambassador hold?
One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war.
Oh, really? I've never quite understood exactly.
Of course, she would never admit such a thing.
The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics.
See, you spread no expanse.
Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with... Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is shame. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone.
You sound like quite the business.
Not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford.
You make us Nords a disappointment, buddy. What brings you to the party?
You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace... I try to do my little part. Besides,
you make the Nords look bad, buddy.
She is an elf.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Elenwen's little soirees. But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business. And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor, like it or not. Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
Is the food and drink to your
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, stand back and behold my handiwork.
It's good practice. Most people barely notice what I'm playing.
Attention, please. I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Elenwen.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine. Get your hands off.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock it.
Thank you.
Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Heard anything interesting lately? News or gossip?
Well, I did.
Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
There were several Khajiit.
Good luck.
Did you see those robes?
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Aladdin. I guess himself is finally getting... Is someone there? Yep. Should have come here. You can't hide from me. Huh? There you go.
Wow, that's crazy. This came out of nowhere. Sorry, but you made me have no choice. You didn't even see my face. I had to kill him. Was a small place, so hard to get my thoughts. Pretty fancy for the high elves. Of course, they're nobles, rich elves. Alright. Turn on here. Alright, this is our place.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story, as agreed.
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks, in the end.
Never should have come
now,
here.
I have work to do.
Of course.
Ever you want to see the rest. What was that?
Hi, you're on my list, buddy. Alright. I'll deal with you in a bit. Not gonna kill you fully yet. I got some stuff for you. So your buddy here has to go. Now tell me, what are y'all talking about? I want to know more now. Tell me. Now, talk. We're looking for an old man. What else do you know? How do you know about me? Who are you, the Dragonfly? Are y'all responsible for all the ruckus? Because right now, I hear that we're having a war against the freaking Empire. I hear you're working for them. I saw you freaking on top. There's a book on mission top of that busy show. She will tell you more. This is side dog Blackie. Good. Rest in peace, best dog. You're on my list anyway, so I got the key. And yeah, take this key. Rest in peace. I don't know why that guy attacked me. Just a bit about his for no fail. Let's see. Oh, frick, Stone Globe. Well, I'll take that. Alright, I'm back. You gotta take that pill. Show her this, that, for information. I don't think we're done yet. There is at least more shit. Well, search for information, return to dragons. I got the key. Somebody's here.
Someone there?
Yeah. And you're dead. Sorry, I had to do that. Late 70s was one of the blades for Master. How do they know so much about? Of course.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm
traitor.
dead already.
Move slowly.
I'm sorry, mate. My fault he died. I'll kill these people. Oh dear.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
I'm not here to torture you.
What? Who? What do you want then?
No time to explain. Let's get you out.
Yeah, sure. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies.
Sounds good. I'll follow.
Whatever you want. But let's go, now. I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. Whatever you want. But let's go, now. You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
Now get out of here, mate. I did what I had. I do gotta go to Slow Cave. Oh, his helmet's over here. I was probably down there. Look at his.
It happened so fast. 1 minute the dragon was there, the next it was gone. Everything was destroyed. No, I was too afraid to look. I don't know what we're going to do now. That's okay. We'll find a way to get by. Safe travels.
Look at my name. Where is this? Beautiful spot. Dang, this hunter died. There's his helmet.
Look at it. That's real Nord craftsmanship, that is. Let me show you an old trick I learned as a scout. Makes it harder for the enemy to notice you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
I gotta go back to, you know, red.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
What do you mean? Let me go get a drink of the. Alright, I got a potion, you know.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
The Thalmor know nothing about the dragon.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Why you see me if you weren't going to believe?
You're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what?
I don't know, but the Thalmor are looking for someone named
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
What would the Thalmor want?
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
So the Thalmor think the Blades know about the dragons?
Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons if anybody does. Do they know where he is?
Seem to think he's hiding out in the
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
What's important about me being dragon?
The Blades have always guarded and guided the Dragonborn, but we'd forgotten why. Now our purpose is clear. I'm all that's left of the Blades, and you're the Dragonborn. Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put every last one of them back in the ground. The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity.
What's
the Great War? Only 30 years passed and already ancient history to most people. Seems to me like it. But to answer your question, the White Gold Concordat was the fancy name they put on the peace treaty between the Empire and the Thalmor. It ended the war and also trampled on the sacred name of Talos, and gave the Thalmor... There's no simple answer to that. They're the rulers of the Aldmeri Dominion, what used to be the imperial provinces of Somerset Isle and Valenwood. The Thalmor take the arrogance of high elves to the extreme. They believe they are the rightful rulers of all of Tamriel. For a century or more, the Thalmor had been picking away at the Empire. Valenwood was the first, then the province of Elsewhere. But even the Blades didn't see the Great War coming. We underestimated the Thalmor, and they destroyed us.
Yeah, they think they ruled this city. Well, they're about to end anyway, because I already killed one of their people, but the embassy still alive. He has to go. Can I go through, please?
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes.
We're going to Riften, so I do gotta talk to him anyway. Ain't he the leader of the... Back to... And puts this weapon jack in there.
This is great. It's everything I could have asked for. I know it's not much, but I found a few little things. I put them in the chest in my room. If you see anything you want, take it. You've done so much for me. It's the least I can do.
I had a son.
Hey, Pa.
Also, was my brother. I wonder what he's up to nowadays. I haven't heard from him, but I've heard he still lives in Skyrim as a god knight. What's glitching? I'll go back up. Heading out, son. Oh, I know who my brother was. He grown up, he joined the army.
Huh? What do you want?
Found trouble.
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Yes, horses are I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
And embrace the teachings of the Handmaiden of Kine.
No, Marumal. We talked about this.
All right. Take it easy. No idea why you'd care about a stranger so much, but this isn't worth a fight. Tell Shadra I'm forgetting about his debt.
I can take a hint, lad. Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, eh, lad?
Actually, I'm looking for this old guy hiding out in the
Expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first, then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right?
Let me find him first. Dragons are bad for business.
Passing on a golden opportunity is worse.
I hope we bump into each other again.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
Another round.
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbow. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket with... There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. I'll be out in the... Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it. We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days. Do you want me to hold your hand as... You're going to have to Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branche and leave it behind. I'll be at the market come morning.
Take my advice. Stay at the B and Bar. The bunkhouse isn't free.
Are you feeling sick?
Why don't they listen to me,
Why settle for just stabbing your
do as I say?
Roast them alive in a
Maybe
gout
they're
of
afraid of you. Maybe it's your breath. How should I know?
They always try to take advantage. Yeah, what do you want?
If this is about the mead,
Maven Blackbriar wants me to keep the mead flowing.
Both be in trouble.
And if the meadery is profitable, Lady Maven, she's all... I'd also warn you not to cross her. She employs quite a few...
What can I get?
Troubleshooters
Mead?
to take care
Why?
of messy problems.
Never heard of anybody like that. But if you want to hide out in Riften, the Ratway's where you'd be. There's a sort of... You might try there, if you can get through the Ratway alive.
Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in crime is an all-time high, and if Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices...
Head north to... Else you could go see the Jarl's wizard.
Mjol the Lioness used to adventure across Skyrim before she settled down in Riften.
Well, that was
It
important.
all ended when she lost her enchanted blade. Come back and see us again.
Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with... She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits. There's a college in Winter. The Jarl's Court wizard was taught there. That one's full of secrets.
New in town, eh? Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single... Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition of this sorry excuse for a city? Beggars roam the streets, The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help. Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I tried to include her in my lessons for Maramal over at the Temple of Mara. I saw my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. The only If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement. Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are. Remember
I don't
to
know
give
why
I presume you'll bother. Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. Anyone make... You do well to remember that the next time you make...
You get that purchase agreement to fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh?
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Would prove valuable in a real battle.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know. Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves Guild's territory. They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly what makes this city. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash. 3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bard. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujamma.
That sounds good.
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you.
Okay, lad. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, Come on, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. You need to hear this. This way, everyone. Over here, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be quite... Nerve root. Mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you talking about the Snow Elf?
Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
You should probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather.
I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch. Yeah, my organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it. All right then, let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged. Get there in one piece. My organization's been having a run of bad luck, but I suppose that's just how it goes.
Vegetables as crisp as a
I was more lived to tell about it.
You're a
Never seen
stranger
the
here
old
too,
so
huh?
upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
All right, Branches. Turn out your pockets. We know you have it.
Have what? What in blazes are you talking about?
Don't play stupid. I said turn out your pockets. Now!
I'm telling you, I don't... Wait, what's this ring? This isn't mine.
That's right, it isn't yours. You're under arrest, Branches.
This is insane. I didn't
Protect
steal
yourself
anything.
right.
I never saw
Buy
this ring
armor
before in
from
my
Belt.
entire life.
We can do this one of two ways. You can walk with me to the keep, or I can drag your lifeless body. Your choice.
But I'm... Very well.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Come to see Ballerman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Protect yourself right.
So these are the locations, okay. Alright. Alright. Oh, let me check the map again. There's one near Rifted, right? In Eastbourne. I might check that out in a bit. So, you know, I might check that out in a bit. Where's the lever at? Oh, it's right there. Huh? Gotta shoot it.
Someone there?
I'll follow the ghost there. What the? A vault. Artifact. Whatever that sword is, very valuable. What's it mean? Dance with magic. Yeah, magic. Let's go this way, I believe. Yep. I guess it's like a challenge to be worthy of the sword. It should be easy. What's down here? Whoa. This way. I think this is the last challenge. Whoa. Oh, up the Guardian. Hey. Oh shit! Hey. Down, buddy. I see. You're a blade. Ooh. Ooh. The sword. I see it. I don't need that blade though. Wow. Such fine craftsmanship. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. I'll prove it safe. He had a who took the key? Where's the key at? That's right over there. I'll get you out, buddy.
What was that?
It's me.
That's the best you can do?
Rest in peace. Wait for me, it's in Tundra Homestead. Go there, you'll meet my son. There we go. Your bow.